preservation is the process of maintaining food quality as it increases the shelf life, keeping it available for a longer period of time. There are different types of food preservation, and one of them is the drying method.
Food drying, often known as dehydrating, is a process of preserving food that eliminates enough moisture from the food to prevent bacteria, yeast, and molds from growing. You may effectively dry foods by applying the correct combination of warm, low humidity, and air current. And in this video, we will be making a dried fish. But before we start, we will need the following: a cup of salt, drying trays, knife, chopping board, and of course, our fish, along with a container. Now, we're good to go. Let's start. First thing we need to do is prepare the fish and wash them gently. Next, we need to remove its scales for better quality and taste. Then, after the scaling process, we are going to wash them with salted water to effectively remove the small bits of scales and other microorganisms. We need to repeat this process to ensure its quality. After that, we proceed in removing its internal organs. You must be careful in doing this process so that the fish will not be deformed as we remove its remaining organs. After that, it is time to place the fish in the container with mixed water and salt. We soak the fish in it for around 30 to 40 minutes. We must cover it with plastic for effective concentration. After waiting for the fish to soak, we remove the extra salted water solution from it and then arrange them properly on the drying trays. Finally, we dry the fish under the sun for 2 to 3 days. When it is dry enough, it no longer has moisture, but instead it becomes crispy looking and thinner in shape and size. And there we go! We already have dried fish.
Wow! Now we have our dried fish, or buwad. That's one process of food preservation using drying. But we have to know, why is it essential? Food is our source of strength. It provides us with everything we need to function. Thus, food preservation is essential for our survival. Drying is one of the methods of preservation that we can particularly apply to prevent food from spoilage, as it eliminates harmful living microorganisms that reside inside by reducing its moisture. As we all know, fish is an extremely perishable food item and we need to preserve it for future uses. One way is by drying the fish. The salt draws water out of its body, dehydrating it to kill the amount of bacteria found in the fish. The heat and humidity, on the other hand, serve as the catalyst in making the process more efficient.
Drying is commonly used in the Philippines. Since it is a tropical country, many Filipinos have developed ways on how to make a living out of the heat and humidity in their area. And this is where the process drying came into the picture. The Philippines is famous for its dried dishes and delicacies, such as dried mangoes and dried fish. Cebu, in particular, boosted the popularity of the dried fish. It is one of the most in-demand food items since it is not only tasty but it is highly convenient as well.
Flora's Daing is the best Yes, you heard it right. The best among the best daings in Cebu. It is very affordable and also very delicious. But it is more delicious if you will eat our dried fish with your bare hands. Yes, your bare hands. So, here are our sample products. It is in a tub. It is only 50 pesos. But also, if you will make pasalubong to your families abroad or you will go back to Manila, you can also buy us in a bundle. Just message us in our Facebook page, and you can also contact us in our telephone number. So, what are you waiting for? Order us, message us, and you can say, diet no more.
Eating dried fish is the best when you dip it in vinegar with lots of chilies in it. But you have a lot of options. You can dip it with whatever you like.
Our product is available on Facebook. You can search it on the search bar named Flora's Daing.
You have now the Flora's Daing.